This might be a hot take, and I just really think it's unfortunate that it's going to be a hot take, but oh well. I made a video about this a couple months back, and I feel like it needs to be said again. Women, there is no longer a village. If you have a village, you are very lucky. I get it. Once upon a time, there were villages. Back in my grandma's day, they were villages. Well, now we live in a society where people are having to work 2 and 3 jobs. Now we're in a society where people are not getting proper health care. So people are in pain, mentally and emotionally. People are stressed out. People are burnt out. People are at work. And when they're not at work, they're still wondering how they're going to make ends meet and get the things that they need to survive. So regardless of what you think should be happening, you think there should be villages. This is the reality. Nobody is coming to save you, okay? Once you take ownership of this is how things are, I don't care how you think they should be. This is how things are. Now what is your plan? If you are having children, and whether or not they have a healthy life, whether or not they get what they need to survive is contingent upon whether or not you have a village. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your body, but I am going to tell you to hold off. I've had this discussion before, and everybody gave me, well, friends should do this and family should do that. Yeah, in a perfect world. But one of the reasons why we as parents are sometimes insufferable to people is because we bring children into the world and we make it everybody's problem. Well, it should be, again, you're shooting all over yourself. Stop it. We do not live in a perfect world. These are the cards that we have been given. Gone are the days where you could just haphazardly have children and everything just magically works out. I don't think those days really ever existed. Now you actually have to think. Is this a good situation to bring a child into? Am I able to provide what this kid needs? Is my mental and emotional well-being contingent on everybody else putting in time, energy, and effort? If everything falls on me, would I be able to do this? Now more than ever, we really need to think before we just do shit. If you are mad at everybody for not showing up at you and you want to stop talking to them, fine. That's well within your right. But we really have to make educated, informed decisions when it comes to whether or not we should have children and the timing of having those children. There's this big myth that we can just do shit and everything will work out. That is no more, okay? You, unfortunately, especially over the next 4 years, are more than likely going to have to be your own village. You're going to have to figure out childcare. You're going to have to figure out how to prioritize your mental and emotional health. You're going to have to figure out how you're going to financially support your children. When my kids were little, a family member was watching them so that I could work. And then one day she came to me and said, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm retired and I want to actually enjoy my life. Now, for a hot second, I was very upset and felt very inconvenienced. But then I thought about it. She spent her whole life taking care of her 4 children. And now she's supposed to sacrifice more time of her life to take care of my 2 children. So when is she supposed to ever get to live her life? Well, then I had to be an adult. Then I had to be the parent and take ownership of the situation for my children and figure out what I was going to do. And I did. So the option is either to pay for your village or figure out how you're going to do it alone. Is it right? Is it good? Never said either one of those was right or good or okay. However, this is how it is.